Hey guys, this is me and George. This is a regular kadoban game. When we used to play regular kadoban games, I would raise him up to 4 stones. We'd try to get his mind straight, start it even again, and he would do really well. But he has a horrible tendency to overthink, and I'd bring him back to 4, back to even, back to 4. So we do various things to get his mind on straight. This time we switched to blitz, which is basically just 30 seconds a move, which is a long time, but still blitz for us. And it worked. With only 30 seconds, he didn't have time to overthink, and he beat me cleanly at 3. Then he beat me cleanly again at 3. So I suggested we get back to our regular kadoban, where he had the opportunity to overthink, which he started doing. And he started going wrong. And I turned my mic on and said, "Hey, George, snap out of it." And he snapped out of it and found a win. It was a little bit close, but not so close. So I also asked him, we had the opportunity to start even slate at 3 or keep. I had 2 wins ready. Next one's kadoban for 4. And I said, "What do you want to do?" He says, "Kadoban for 4. He was like all confident. And he beat me. So good for him. Good for him. Okay. This is a great move, George. Now, I want to talk about that a little bit. If black plays this way, I am so happy to go do anything I want to go do. If he plays this one, everything's forcing. And I want the ability to play where I want. So I play this way. And now I can go do anything I want. But when he plays here, it's a forcing move. It'll create everyone stable, and it's equality. It's really quite equitable. And he's back to, I can't take control. At least I'll keep trying. So it's a good move. And AI likes it specifically when it's a high or low Chinese, where black has a lot of control. Contact control's gone. But I think it worked great here. Play the basic Joseki. Here, he should be playing something defensive on top. He forgot due to overthinking. Oh, he was thinking. His clock's running. So I play here.
So I guess like a G16 move would have been apt for me. Like that kind of shape. Instead
Show
of
me real quick
017.
what you're talking about. I didn't quite hear you. You have control. Certainly thick, certainly strong. If we look, it's hard to analyze these things. If we look briefly at Tawari and say black to play, black would like some defense. Is this bad? Not at all. If white chooses to attack, you're out. You're strong. You can counter easily. This is all in black's favor. So it's not a bad move. I'd probably prefer side. So is there a way to get this a little bit better? Is this better? So I don't know the answer. And this is in a reasonable way. What about just sacrificing some more stones? Let's look at the 2 options. If I cut, I got 6 more stones and extra life. I'm already alive. I don't need the extra life. And the 6 points, I don't care. No one cares about. And you have a fantastic position, exactly where you'd want it. Now, I do have this, but that's pretty much nothing. So I don't see any reason not to go in this direction. The other thing I can do is peep. Now it's too big. I'm attacking you. Well, who's attacking who here? I think white's clearly weaker. So I don't see any way to punish this.
And what about black sacrificing another stone after the cuts? So white cuts now. We Taru down and then add another stone. I think there's too much leeway.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
We do that, right?
If indeed I kill, you get a full wall. Better, for sure better. Is there a way I can stop that? There's this, and then you get anything you want. I have to come back and kill, and now there's a cut. So I can alter it so I get Sente out of it. This is all regular pattern. So yeah, I would say your move is better. Well, let's double check. Maybe yeah. My guess is sacrificing an extra stone is better.
Mm-hmm.
Sound okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. You and I sitting here can't come to a lot of conclusions. We can just see things more and more rationally.
Okay, I know Chris probably wouldn't like this move, but I kind of saw this as a double wing, and perhaps that made my move at h16 make more sense. Double wing for my Shamari.
Yeah, so let's talk about that a little bit. Okay, you have a Shamari and a wing. Is it two wings? No. You agree, of course.
Yep.
Two wings? No.
Nope.
When does it become two wings? When you're in relationship with A. That's when we get the 5-line rule. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you have a stone here, most people would consider it here. That's double wing. In the game, no. Well, I can just come in.
Yeah.
It's too easy.
Yeah.
Now, on the right, this is a horribly big move. I mean, there's no one denying that. Are you about to be punished? Well, again, the 3 stones, I'm not seeing it. Let's put it here. Yeah, I got a little more, but you have an even better. Now it's a double wing, thick double wing. And of course you can put it here, but that leaves me some room. I'd kind of be happy with that, I think. Go ahead.
No, that was my dad. No problems.
Okay. You went this way. To me, that's serious. Of course you expected this, and then you want your main move. So just play your main move. I was considering you playing here, and I didn't know what I was going to do. If I come down and you play away, I got more than 6 this time. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I got more, and you got a little less, but it's so maybe here is that Sente. If I don't do anything, boom, boom. No, you can't cut. Okay. I don't like this because I'm just imagining you be getting weak there, which is why I keep coming back to this. And that's a very thick, strong position.
Yeah.
So this one, I think now I'm feeling like I'm starting to get inroads into your position. Yeah. Now there's only one.
I'm also quite happy with this massive wall that I'm gaining, and that you're pushing from behind on the second line. So I didn't feel like it was too bad.
So let's look at it worst case. You connect, I play here. Okay, that's worst case because I can cut, which is bigger. But I have at least this much. And if we look at your original 3 stones, let's say that's the 3. So now I want to count what I got on top and what you got on top. You see what I'm doing? And
Yeah.
that'll give us an idea of who got more. So I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23.
Okay.
24, because that black stone is super weak. So 24. I can't remember that. So white, 24. Black, 3 threes open, but you get half that. So that's 8 points in the corner. Wait. If you add a move, you get 3 times 24. One move. How big is the corner?
So if I had to take the corner, it would be R15, right? So I guess we'll count that shape.
Yeah. That's 24 points. Normally it has Aji, but you're pretty thick now, so we could say no Aji. 3 stones, 8 points apiece. So you have 16 points there. That sound right?
Yes, because we count each stone as 8 points, and then we get half of that because we spend a whole move to take those points.
I'm not going to go there. I'm getting way too confused. It's going to give me a headache. So with all that you're getting on top and it being thick, I'm ready to say the corner is 16. Thickness 18, 20, 22, 24. White has 24. Looks like it's dead even. Which is interesting. And my Sente. Oh, that's nice. So maybe a little bit of a gain for white. And mine is cash, yours is potential, but your potential is nice. So it's very hard to gauge.
I mean, I think you must have gained something because, I mean, I played a bad move at the beginning, didn't I? I mean,
yeah.
The fact that I didn't defend, I think, is simply not good.
Yeah, I think I have equal potential. So I don't know if the gardeners are outside, and I don't know if you're having a hard time hearing.
No, I can't hear them
here
at all.
we are. So where's black? Black wants area 1. So I like my move. I'm coming near your cut. I'm reducing your wall. I'm getting ready for a very large right side. So I like this. I would play here again, is what I'm saying.
This is a move that I don't think I would come up with.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, white's not defending. White's not attacking. White is playing in a big area.
Yeah.
But then it seems like you're almost asking me to cover, like a, K13 or something, and then
Yeah. And if you do, my move's really big and yours is small. And if you don't, your wall's going away.
Why would that be small though?
Okay, let's look at it. White, black, white. We'll do the clean. Okay. So we're comparing A to B, right? A's way bigger. It's suggesting a huge C area. B's suggesting almost nothing.
Yeah, I guess I was saying that my K13 move would be
K13.
But the thing is, I'm leaving the cut wide open, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're here. Oh, something specifically for viewers. Let me erase these moves. When you're looking for a move, on this board specifically, the only thing available are one-purpose moves. Big move. No attack, no defense, big. Okay. What we want as the game goes on is to play moves that are big and they attack and they defend. They do a whole bunch of stuff. Well, all things being equal, what's the biggest of the three? Attack, defense, and territory is defense. Next biggest is attack, and the smallest is size. So if you can find a move that defends something important, that's very big. It also defends something less important. Oh, it defends two things. That's big. It also attacks a small attack on one of his things. And it also is happening to take big points. You're doing a whole lot of huge things. Okay. So now let's switch to two-purpose moves. I'm taking a big move. Well, it's not that big. I mean, that's nice. Big move. Okay. And as I'm doing that, I'm applying pressure on one of his groups. We can't call it an attack, but it's clearly pressure. Oh, it just got bigger. And I happen to be helping one of my groups along the way. Great. I'd rather make my one-purpose defense. But if it happens to be size, next would be size and defense. Next would be size and attack. Finally, size and size. You see what I'm saying, George?
Kind of. I will watch this back though. So I think you explained it very well. So I would continue.
So this move of white's may indeed be only size. But let's see what else there is. No attack, no defense. All I have is size. Okay,
True.
so I'm about to play a big move. Big move, and, well, this is a big move. It doesn't attack. One black, one white, it's equal, but it starts something. Black can just casually play away and not be afraid of his stone, for his stone. So I'm not adding attack to this, although there's some slight pressure. Here, big, as it reduces black, big, as it feels like it doubles the size of my area, and big because it produces this. And as we look at a natural flow, we see black is a stick. Now, again, this is absurd, except that this is what's actually happening. He won't let me do that, but all these are my rights along the way. So hopefully that made some sense.
Are you suggesting that if you played at c6 instead of this move, that as black you might consider fixing?
As black? Gosh.
Yeah.
Let's make a huge moyo as we
Nice.
start attacking easily now.
Yeah.
I'd be pretty darn afraid of the right.
Mm.
So I would play here again.
Yeah.
And again, that doesn't mean I'm right at all. Just trying to work things out. Do you think we're done looking at this?
Yeah, that was great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here, which fits everything you're doing. Second choice, negate the wall. I think negating white's wall is clearly bigger. Because your moyo, I just came in and lived at the right time. And I got this in. I got both. And now I can't come into your area because you never said you wanted it. So you did one very good thing. Well, two. Corner, negate white. Here, I'm making a moyo. Well, I'll come in and take it away. Okay, we move forward. I went for the Moyo part, which very much uses my 1 stone. I wanted that to be an A, but we'll accept it as a 1. I'm not against this. If you were kind and gave this to me, I would be happy. But if you just say, "Oh, please take it," I mean, it's nothing. Since I could do this anyway, it's only an extra 5 points in Gote. It's just horribly small. I grow, wary that you can start growing. 1 more for strength, then I was going to play away. And then I go, well, actually, my growth is a little bit bigger than yours, and you cut, which seems to be the only choice. I think I would do this again, and I think you should do this again. I think we're both doing correct here. Now,
I liked how it seemed to bring back to life the F14 stone.
Yeah.
Like I could see how that could really become valuable.
Yeah. Now, we could say, well, heck, on the left, all these white stones. How can black fight? Well, because knights move weakness with an Aji stone, another knight's move with a whole bunch of space. I don't have the right to fight strong here. So that reduces your fear. Yeah. But if I say, I can't afford that, I need to go this way, really? I mean, yeah, I think I have to do this, and I think you should do that. That's my guess. I really want to play here. But again, I don't think I'm going to gain anything. This seems correct. It's the more defensive. And even this, there's just too much Aji here. I felt I needed to clean it up. Even here, I need to clean it up. That's all I can see to do is keep it strong. I like this a lot. Trying to get in there, right? I feel like I'm doing good things, but you can always give up those stones. So I never found a way to use that. Maybe I should start coming in. Maybe. This is big. Take my territory. I thought this exchange would be okay. My turn is actually pretty big on the left. And when I capture, I'm producing the cut, the hane, the peep. I would do this again. These stones are bigger than they look. This fixes a lot. I have to take. And then here. I thought you did this very well. So I look for some Aji. What can I do here? This is all I could see. Let's get some Aji and some cuts going. Okay. Everything's in order for everybody. Phase 2. Come on in. You're like, yeah, I don't think so. You take your Sente here, which I think is fine. This might be more fine because I can't do a lot more than that, right? So I think corner's probably bigger, but the turn's horribly big. So maybe it's okay. Sound like we're on the same page?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll try the same thing again here. Perhaps I should just live. Now I'm alive. But let's look at the Joseki. Fairly small corner, and you have Sente. That's why I didn't want to do it. So I thought, well, let's try it this way. bigger corner or bigger outside, and you dared me. Okay, here we are, doing our bit. This is all Joseki, and now I have a choice. Let's look at the two choices. George and I went over this briefly before this review, so this is mostly for you guys, but I'm supposed to say Atari, come out. He has to save his corner. I come out. And now I have a bunch of Aji. Can I live? I felt with his thickness and my thinness here that no, I don't think I can. That was my guess. I just didn't see any life here. Then we have this one. And I'm like, ooh. I thought I had an excellent chance. Now, I also thought he had an excellent chance of killing me, so I could switch to killing. I'm sorry, to living. I can live. But I think I'm just behind. So I feel that I need to try to live on the outside. So I went this way. Oops, this way. And perhaps something like this has a better chance for life. But I went this way. If we look at this, I don't see a second eye remotely. Only one. So I threaten to, then start in with the Aji. If I do this, he takes it away. I get an Atari. I don't see anything left. So I went this way. He gets rid of the eye. I head on out. Nice, clean move. Head out. Takes my eyes. Takes my eyes. Very nice. Very clean. I've got this. I don't see the eye. No, not enough eyes. So I did this instead. And now we're seeing some eye potential. But it's not there. So let's try this. Try that. So I'll leave it alone for now. I didn't see any way.
But for a second, I was thinking, oh, I actually can allow you to have an eye in the center because I can take away an eye T15. But I was wrong, and I realized I was wrong later because T15. No, it's black, but it doesn't work
because of
the throw-ins. So if you connect.
Oh, I see.
There's a throw in there.
Connect.
Yeah.
Right.
So I was very glad I didn't give you that eye in the center.
Yeah, that happens to me a lot. I'll think something's true, so I'll go on a path and I check. Oh my God, that's not true.
Yeah.
And a lot of times you don't get hurt for it because you probably wouldn't have done it anyway at the start. So I couldn't find anything, so we go this way. I get an extra 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 points maybe in Gote. You come in here, which was just at this point I'm behind about 15 points. But this is your Sente. This kills something. Or you're in. So yeah, I'm just too far behind, nothing to do. Good.
Cool.
That's very, very exciting game.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, good. Viewers, we'll catch you later. Bye.
See ya.